Hello, hello, hello. I am going to do a video today on what I eat in a day now that I'm raw vegan. I've been doing it. Tomorrow will be 6 weeks that I have been a raw vegan. And I apologize, you cannot see my counter. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to show you things. So first of all, the most important part is the smoothie. So I want a Vitamix so bad, but for now I have a Ninja. And what you do is you stuff in a pound of greens. I don't think I actually got a whole pound in there, but as close as I could. And these are the greens I use. I get them from Costco. It's got baby chard, baby spinach, and baby kale. What I like about them, the baby greens are not as bitter. So like if you use regular kale, that's really bitter. And I'm sensitive to bitter. So the next ingredient is flax seed. You can use either flax or chia. And the purpose of the flax seed is to get your omega-3s. Now, oh, I forgot to tell you, the purpose of the greens is to get all your nutrients. So the way that you heal yourself is actually through the nutrients in the greens. You want to eat as much greens as possible every day. Okay, so half a cup of the flax seeds. The reason I can't do chia is because they expand in your stomach, which is great if you have a normal sized stomach and you're trying to lose weight. But I had gastric bypass surgery 6 months ago. And so I have a teeny tiny stomach. And so I cannot do the chia, but I do great with the flax. Now, because I don't have a Vitamix, I use my coffee grinder and I grind up the flax. So if you can see in there, it's all ground up. And then since I have been losing so much weight and getting healthy, I now have low blood pressure. So what do you do for low blood pressure? I had no idea. I had to research it and call my doctor. My doctor told me I need to eat a lot more salt. So I put a teaspoon of iodized salt. Actually, recently I have thyroid problems, so I need to have my iodine. So I put a teaspoon of iodized salt, and if you see the white in there, that is my salt. And so that's an easy way to get my salt in every day. We're gonna put in fruit to make it taste better. So I've got sliced bananas. And I just put in, actually I'm gonna dump what's left in here. And today I'm using triple berry blend. So that's blueberries, raspberries, and strawberries. And I'm just gonna get a big handful in there. And then I'm trying a new one. This one's from Costco too, Daybreak blend. And it's peaches, mangoes, strawberries, and pineapple. So that is gonna be yummy. Oh, did I already put the water? I did not, did I? Oh, I forgot the water again. Okay, hold on. So there it is with all of my fruit in it. And I'm gonna go and I'm gonna fill it up with water just so it's up to the greens, okay? And I like to use filtered water. I just do. So while we're waiting for that to fill up, I will tell you, I always start my day with either coffee or tea. And I love herbal teas, but I also love caffeinated teas. Aren't all teas herbal? I mean, isn't the tea plant a plant? So that makes it herbal. So today, I already forgot what I'm drinking. Oh, this is green tea. Let's come over here. Can you see my Ninja? You can. Here's my Ninja. Where's my lid? So, because it's a Ninja, not a Vitamix, I'm not knocking Ninjas. I've been using Ninjas for 10 years. But when you're gonna be doing this much greens, you really want something powerful. So, I use this smoothie button and I do it 3 times. While that's going, I'll get out the ingredients for my salad. glasses. If you drink something out of something pretty, I just think that it makes it better. It makes it like a ritual, like we're doing a magical, sacred ritual. So I have these beautiful glasses from Mexico that I pour my smoothie into. And we get 3 of them. And it takes me all day to drink them. You don't want to chug it all at once because you want your body to have time to process the nutrients. Think of it as extended release medicine. Oh my, it's because I put too much water. I need another glass. Okay. Right, and I will show you, I really drink this. That's yummy. Okay, so now I am going to start my salad, which lately, that's what I've been doing, is I make a big salad and then I just take all day to eat it. And I learned a secret about salads. I used to think I didn't like salad, but let me tell you the secret. I thought a salad was lettuce, usually iceberg lettuce like this. I don't like iceberg lettuce. My husband does, that's his. Tomatoes, and then you bury it in enough dressing that you can stand to eat it. That's not how I make salads anymore. So I'm gonna show you how I make a salad. So I start with a big bowl, okay? This would be a popcorn bowl in my childhood home. Actually, this is a rather small popcorn bowl, but you start with a bowl. And then I found these at my local grocery store. Look, it says Queen of Greens Unruly Arugula, and it's just baby arugula. So I'm getting more greens. So I got almost a pound in my smoothies, and this is, how much is this? 4 ounces. So this is another 4 ounces. So 1/4 of a pound. So I'm gonna open that up and just dump it in the salad bowl or the popcorn bowl. It's funny to me to call it a salad bowl because it's a popcorn bowl, but I don't really eat popcorn anymore. Okay, then I have some mung bean sprouts. I like these because they give crunch. So I'm gonna just take a whole handful, dump them in there. So I just went through my fridge and looked at everything I had and just looked at what would be good in a salad. Mushrooms. So these, now everybody's gonna be different about this, but for me, everything's easier to eat if it's chopped up real small. So I'm getting a handful of mushrooms. Put the rest of them back. My grocery order today, and I think I should have ordered mushrooms. Oh well. So now I'm gonna chop them because I like things chopped up small. I am not a good chewer. I tend to eat really fast and not chew my food well, and that makes my stomach hurt. So I find if I chop stuff really small, it helps. I also have a history of gastroparesis, which I thought was totally gone with my gastric bypass surgery because they took the excess stomach and threw it away. But I still cannot eat cabbage or cauliflower or broccoli, which is sad because those are very nutrient dense. So here's our chopped up mushrooms, which I'm going to dump into my salad. And I'm sorry, I make my husband nervous with the knife. I hope I don't make you nervous. Now I have a little apple, and that also adds crunch. I like crunch. That's one thing that I miss because I don't eat any nuts, and I definitely don't eat any crackers or chips or anything like that. So I miss my crunch. So here we go. So far we've got arugula, mung bean sprouts, mushrooms, and apple. And then I learned this trick for carrots. If you want them to stay crunchy, put them in a jar of water. So I'm gonna put it in my salad. And again, I'm gonna chop it up. Sorry, it's probably not great video making to put everything away right away, but I like it because it's how I keep my kitchen clean. Okay, so I cut it into fourths, and now I'm gonna slice it. So some things that I've learned about being raw vegan, I can't just go grocery shopping once a week. I have to go more often because produce doesn't keep as well as the, you know, processed foods. And since I'm not eating processed foods, I have to go shopping more often. And so I've been watching YouTube videos learning how to store produce so that it keeps better. So now I've got an avocado that I'm working on. So I'm assuming you know how to do this. I slice around it and then I twisted it apart. And then I take the knife and I slice and dice it while it's still inside there. My husband would prefer I use a butter knife so that I don't cut myself. I don't usually cut myself. So once it looks like that, I grab a spoon and scoop it. Just stick a spoon in there and scoop it out. I love avocados. So I think a big secret to this is find out what you like and eat it. Don't force yourself to eat stuff that you don't like or stuff that upsets your stomach. Come on, I can't get the seed out. There we go. So I just take the seed out with a knife, which my husband also thinks is dangerous. So maybe don't take my cooking tips, they might be dangerous. There we go. Okay. Got all my diced avocado in there. Now with this, so if you haven't seen my other videos, this is the Goodbye Lupus protocol for healing. And I decided to try it because I've realized I've been trying to go vegan since 1998. And so I don't know, it's something that really calls to me. And I was in a place where I was out of hope with my health. And I watched her protocol, and so you just go to goodbyelupus.com and look for when she's offering her free classes. I'm peeling an orange. I like to put an orange in because it's sweet and I love sweet. And I don't eat sugar, I don't eat artificial sweeteners, no agave, no maple syrup, no honey. I don't eat any of that stuff because I'm trying to cure my diabetes. And all of those things raise my blood sugar, except for the artificial sweeteners. And with the artificial sweeteners, I have learned that because they don't raise your blood sugar, your body doesn't know what to do with them. And so it just keeps it in your liver. And I had really bad fatty liver disease, something they call NASH. I'd have to look that up. Non-alcoholic, I don't know. Anyway, I have all kinds of horrible problems with my liver. My liver is so much better now. Today I woke up weighing 140 pounds. That means I have lost a total of 97 pounds. What do you know? So I'm dicing up this orange really small so that I can have some sweet in my salad. Oh, but sorry, I diverged. What I was trying to get to is she says that your food for the day needs to be less than 25% fruit. And that's a tough one because I would prefer it was 100% fruit. So you can be vegan and be very unhealthy because Oreos are vegan. But if you just ate Oreos and nothing else, you think you'd be curing diabetes? Don't think so. Okay, so this is my homemade Pico de Gallo. I have an old recipe from who did I get this from? I think it was my husband's tia Oli. She came down to teach me how to cook shortly after we got married back in '92. Okay, so I'm going to put a bunch of Pico in here. So I get to eat all that dressing. See, I put like half of what was in here. And maybe one of these days I'll make a video teaching you how to make my Pico. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so put this in here. Although I will admit this time I put too much onion. The ratio of onion to the rest of the ingredients is not quite right, but it's still delicious. I can eat my Pico with a spoon. We call this a lime squeezer, but today I'm squeezing a lemon. So then I put a lemon on, and what that does is it keeps it from turning all brown and nasty, because the salad's gonna sit around all day because I'm not gonna eat it in one sitting. Get out your Hulk muscles, squeeze that lemon. You know, my son broke one of these when he was a senior in high school. We're like, wow, Alex, that makes you really strong, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna put a ton of salt. Like, I just did 25 turns. And then I usually still feel like it needs more salt, but hey, because I have dysautonomia and low blood pressure, it's okay for me to have all the salt I need. All right, now I'm stirring, 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 stirring. The arugula is hard to stir. I find that the greens are hard to stir, but if you're very determined and keep going around in a circle, stir, 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 you get it. You know what? I feel like this needs more tomato. Let's get a tomato. I love the ones on the vine. I think they look so pretty. That's another thing that I've learned about produce is that tomatoes do not belong in the refrigerator. Did you know that? So let's chop up this tomato and throw it in there. I know there was tomato in the Pico, but salad just calls for tomato, doesn't it? There was also avocado in the Pico. I also get recipes off of Pinterest, but something I found challenging is that my diet is so restrictive that almost every recipe there are things I either have to cut out or substitute. So that's why right now I'm really enjoying just inventing my own salads. Okay, more stirring, more stirring. That looks nummalicious. Nummalicious, nummalicious. I need some salad. There you go. Now this is way more than my surgeon said that I should be eating, but I don't think he was anticipating me going on a raw vegan diet. Vegetables digest different than everything else. And you have to eat a lot more of them to get your nutrients and to get enough calories. I'm actually at a point where I want to stop losing weight. I can handle losing 4 more pounds, but not more than that. If I lose more than 4 pounds, I'm gonna be underweight, and then I'm gonna have to figure out how to increase my calories. So here is our beautiful salad that I will be eating all day. And that is it. That is what I eat in a day. So I hope you like this video, and I would love any comments or feedback that you have to share with me. Talk to you soon.